Catherine Caprio is a biomedical science major, English minor from Round Rock, Texas, pursuing her one true passion in life, chocolate. Kidding, chocolate is only how she deals with the stress of being a pre-vet major. Her real passions in life are animals and writing. She would like to thank everyone for coming out, it means a lot. And to her family, thanks for keeping her mostly harmless throughout the years. Please welcome Catherine.
Howdy. The narrator of my story is a little girl named Wei. It's her 5th birthday, and her mother is taking her to a ritual at the family's head house. Before going inside, my mother warned, "Be very polite when we go in here, Wei. You are going to meet the family healer, and you cannot dishonor us. Do you understand?" "Yes, Ma." All of a sudden, I felt nervous. My friend Ming had gone to the healers a few months ago, and they'd done something to her. She never came out to play anymore, and I'd barely seen her since. I noticed Ma staring at me with an odd look on her face. I gripped her hand tighter. "Ma, what's wrong?" "Nothing, child." She pulled something out of her pocket and handed it to me. It was a square of undyed silk, so old that it was fraying at the edges and stained. Its threads glowed in my mind. I took it and gasped. It was the finest thing I'd ever touched. Not even my dress was so soft. "What's this?" I say. "It's a charm my own mother gave me when I went through this," Ma said. "Just remember the texture of the cloth, and it will make you feel better." Without any further explanation, Ma knocked on the door, and a girl about 15 opened it. "You are right on time. Come in," she said brightly. We walked into a small waiting room, and the girl knelt down to look me in the eyes. "I'm going to take you inside that room to see the healer. Your mother will be waiting right here for you, okay?" Feeling more anxious than ever, I took the girl's offered hand, and she led me into the next room. A weird smell filled the air. I recognized some familiar scents from my family's herb garden, but something else tainted them, something metallic. The lighting was so low that I could barely see the healer sitting in her chair. 2 bowls of paste and water sat on a table by her, next to bandages, a knife, and a wooden board. The girl who led me in joined the other 2 handmaidens standing on either side of the healer. I bowed to the old woman, who motioned to a woolen shift and said, "Change into that." I ducked behind a paper screen and changed, feeling more scared by the minute. When I emerged, one of the handmaidens started toward me, and I cried, "Wait, could I please touch the silk Ma gave me? I'd feel better if I could hold it for a moment." The 4 of them exchanged glances, then the healer sighed and gave permission. The girl got it for me, and I stroked the glowing cloth. As I pet it, I could almost feel the threads purring beneath my fingers, and suddenly felt safe. In my mind, I pictured an invisible connection between me and the threads. I woke to reality when the healer's cutting voice commanded, "Hold her." The fabric was suddenly ripped from me, and I found myself sprawled on my back, held down by 2 of the girls. I started panicking and reached for the silk square in my mind. The 3rd handmaiden curled my toes underneath my right foot and put the board over it. She pressed down with all her strength, and crack! I screamed in agony as each of my toes broke at once. Tears started running down my face, and I cried out, "Ma, help me, it hurts. Please don't let them do it. I'll be good, I promise." Crack! She broke the toes on my other foot, and I almost blacked out from the torture. In a panic, I thought of what Ma said and shouted, "Where is my silk? I need it. Where is my silk?" It was supposed to make me feel better, but I hurt too much, and I just wanted the pain to stop. A scream that was not mine pierced the air. The hands on me suddenly vanished. Through a haze of pain, I saw something covering the face of one of the handmaidens, strangling her. The other 2 were trying to get it off. Gasping and crying, I rolled over on my side and tried not to move. The choking girl fell silent. Then another one started screaming. They could die for all I cared. Someone slapped my cheek, hard. The old healer yelled at me, "Stop! Stop what you're doing to them!" "I don't know what you're talking about. What's going on?" I cried, my voice hoarse. "Call back your silk," she shouted, knocking me over the side of the head. My ears rang, but I did what she told me. I stretched out my hand and wished for my glowing silk square. It flew off the choking girl's face and plastered itself to my hand. I looked down in amazement, feeling the silk vibrating and pulsing, then looked back up to the women who were all staring at me with horror and fear, all except one who lay unmoving on the floor. Did I do that? Thank you.